Hey everybody, Jared Jones. Are you curious about what the newest and hottest restaurants that are coming to Winter Garden when they're opening? Are you curious about some of those new homes that are going up around the corner from your house and what real estate values are doing? They have gone down recently in Winter Garden. I bet you didn't know that. I'm going to give you all the details in today's 34787 Real Estate News Market Watch Update. Hi there, Jared Jones, local Winter Garden resident and top real estate broker, as well as owner of Jones Group Real Estate, located on Plant Street here in Winter Garden. Let's dive right in. The first location I want to talk about is The Mark. The Mark is at Seidel, maybe 2 minutes just east of the 429. The Mark includes 10 buildings or pads ranging in size. Now, let me tell you what's opening and the projected dates. Advent Health Centricare, because an urgent care going up there, is opening very soon, weeks out. Heartland Dental is weeks away from finishing the building. 7-Eleven, same thing. Walgreens, September 7th. Starbucks, October 4th. Building H, which will include the barbershop, Huey Magoo's, Piccolino's Haircuts, and 3 vacant opportunities will be opening October 8th. Building I, Top Star Surfaces, Urban Cocoon Nail Salon, and a vacant opportunity suite there. That is going to open October 13th. Building C is going to include AT&T, Jeremiah's Italian Ice, Kinpo Karate Chop House, Papa John's Pizza, PCG Artisanal Burgers, Winter Garden Liquors, and another vacant suite as well. Building C slated for completion October 18th. And the Learning Experience, which is slated for opening December 6th. It's a 21-acre space, and if you do have interest in a commercial space there are a few openings, as I mentioned. Contact me for details. Next up, Tijuana Flats has been announced just recently that we'll be opening a new location in Hamlin. It's a new outparcel building under construction next to McDonald's, right across the street in front of Publix. Now, the shell has already started construction, and the permits have been filed with the county at Orange County, but there has been no completion date slated as of yet. Now, also right there in front of Publix, you have been noticing a brick-clad building going up right across the street from Chase, right here in Hamlin. That building is going to be called Moj Tea. Hopefully I did not butcher the name. Moj Tea actually is a local tea company. It's already got 2 walk-in locations in Orlando, and it's a pretty popular place. There's 116 reviews. They got almost 5 stars, around 4 stars. So pretty popular. The interior decor of the other locations look like it would fit perfectly within Hamlin, and that is on the way up right now. In the same building where UPS store is, at the east end of the building where UPS store is located, is gonna be a Pinspiration. It's a do-it-yourself arts and craft studio, wine bar coming to Hamlin. It's gonna have girls' night out, date night events, special team building. So it's kind of like a craft, it's kind of an event style location that is coming soon. It looks like it's being built out right now. On the same side near the French Cafe, where you have the Pizza Press, Bosphorus on the opposite end, you have a P.F. Chang's mini takeout location coming. Super excited to see this. This is a new to market concept that originated in a lot of the high density locations like New York City, Chicago. They've already tried this where they're basically just gonna have, this smaller space that's basically gonna be takeout only, where they're gonna push out great P.F. Chang's food from a much smaller location. That's gonna be exciting. There's really not a Chinese food restaurant in the Hamlin area already, so that's gonna be a great addition. Across the street, you can see Ford's Garage started moving again. It seemed like throughout the year last year in 2020, they hit a pause and they just stopped working altogether. So Ford's Garage is making progress. As you can see, projections probably a few months out still, but they are definitely moving on it. Now, one of the newest locations and a big impactor of area real estate values is a community called Tilden's Place. Tilden's Place, you can see it at Tilden Road and Tiny Road, almost at the corner. That would be the southwest corner. It's directly across the street from the Emerald Ridge community. If you're heading northbound on the 429, you can see the community right before you get to the Winter Garden Village exit. It's literally just a circle shape. There's not a lot of homes in there, and they've already released the first release. Now, the reason why I say this is going to be massively beneficial for home values in the area, particularly you folks at Emerald Ridge, even some of the communities that are right off Tiny Road and around Hamlin, is because these particular homes, MI Homes is building 2 different lot sizes, a smaller 50-foot wide lot and then an 80-foot wide lot. And get this, so there's going to be a base price on the 50-foot lots at $450,000 to almost $600,000, not including a lot premium of $24,000 to almost $50,000 on top of that base price, plus another 15%, 20% for structural and design options, which could push that price now to $550,000 to $700,000. And then if you have them put a pool in for you, you would be forking over another $90,000 to $120,000 on top of that. So you're gonna see a lot of homes in this particular subdivision. That's the short lot. Let me tell you about the bigger lots. The 80-foot lots are gonna have base prices of 6 to the mid 7s to start. The home site premium for those particular 80-foot lots is gonna be $50,000 to almost $100,000. So $97,000 for the lot premium for those. Add into that another 15-18% in improvements for structural upgrades, design options that you choose. And then again, if you put a pool on there, you're gonna be up close, $900,000, $950,000, maybe $1 million home ticket in that particular subdivision. But let's do this. Let's dive into the real estate market. What's going on in 34787? I'm gonna tell you, homes are selling quickly. Last month, homes on average sold 39% faster than a year ago. And it was the fastest selling time frame in 15 years and 11 months. Homes are selling fast. The last month was a record even for the last 12 months, obviously. So essentially every month for several months running, the speed of which someone puts a house on the market in the real estate market, 34787, it's gone faster and faster, which means demand is incredibly high and it's very much a seller's market. Now, how close to the asking price are sellers getting? This is where the data is interesting. Last month was a month where the percentage that a seller received from the buying public, it dipped a little bit. Now, it's still at record high levels. So it's not anything to note as a situation where it's a possible rollback on pricing or change in the market. It's by far away from that. But it is interesting. That means the velocity at which buyers were buying homes and paying seller prices came down a little. It is still over asking price on the average. So most people that are selling in Winter Garden are getting above their asking price on the average. And probably the most eye-opening and interesting part of the market right now in Winter Garden is the average price. So last month, the average price in July bounced back to $519,790, so almost $520,000 average price. Now, interestingly enough, 2 months ago, the price was right at $530,000, okay? Now it went from $530,000 2 months ago, it dipped a month to $501. So the marketplace dropped like 5-6% just in a month over month pattern, and then went back up and gained, another 4% of that, went to 520. So it went 530, 501, and then almost 520. So which is interesting. You'd say, well, pricing bounces around. Certain homes, maybe there's a month where a lot of luxury homes close and it jacks the average price way up. So that is true, okay? But one thing to note, there was a 5 to 6 month running total of near vertical price growth where month after month, it was going gangbusters, okay? And the fact that the average price load is actually softening is just something to watch. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't, it's nothing to really pour a ton of energy into being concerned about, but it is interesting to see that there's just a little bit of a slight pattern change in the market, if you will. That's it. Thanks for watching. If you want more details on the future of Florida, if you're curious if your house is going to be crashing in value next year, you need to watch one of my recent updates. I'm going to put the link down below on why Florida will be the last market to see recession in the housing market. And it's going to be a long time to come. Data-driven things that you don't know about that are going to drive your home price into the future. And if you're planning on selling, you need to watch this. If you're thinking of buying, if you're thinking of holding and renting and hoping the market comes down, you definitely need to watch this. I'm going to link that down below. Thanks for watching. Give us a follow on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook, and we'll see you real soon. In this market, the agent you choose to sell your home will directly impact your bottom line. I'm Jared Jones, a 20-year top 1% selling broker nationwide. Why would you consider me in the selling of your next home? 3 big reasons. It's a statistical fact that I sell 9 times more homes than the average agent, which just means I have more tools, resources, and experience to get the job done right. Number 2, my homes sell statistically on average 5% higher than the average agent's home sale versus the asking price. For instance, if you live in Winter Garden, that's a difference of $23,104 in your pocket difference versus the average agent. Lastly, even in this marketplace, my homes are selling 17% faster than the average agent's time to sell. I'm not bragging, I'm applying for a job. I want to be your realtor. I offer flexible commission plans to save you more money. And with my satisfaction guarantee, you can fire me and pay nothing. You're in control. Don't list it before you talk to me first, Jared Jones. Call me at 407-706-5000 or visit jonesgroupfl.com.